Hey everyone, Pam Slim here with just a quick thought. I'm curious about your opinion for this. I had a question come on my free coaching call at the very end yesterday, which was about what can happen for an entrepreneur who feels the need to have some outside accountability for moving forward with her mission. And the idea is sometimes as an entrepreneur, it's hard. You get stuck, you want to get something done, you don't get it done. And it can be useful to have somebody who is holding you accountable, could be a coach or somebody that you care about, in order to keep moving forward. The other thought that came is I got this great t-shirt from my friend Eric Prue, What Detroit Has No Senses Can Measure, which is coming from the Lemonade Detroit movie that Eric is working on. And you can just Google Lemonade Detroit and see some awesome examples of what's going on in Detroit. Kind of a similar message, right? Of Eric actually lives in Texas, but he's doing this documentary about the great things that are going on in Detroit. And he can be an advocate and a fan and get the message out. I can be inspired by it here in Phoenix, Arizona. But really, when you think about who actually is going to be making change, it's folks in Detroit, right? Who actually is the person who's responsible for being fired up and motivated about moving things forward in your business, or about creating great things, writing books, doing important speeches, sharing information with people? It has to be you. And you can have people that you care about pleasing. For me, it's my dad and my mom, my siblings. I can't tell you the amount of pleasure I get if I get a nice message from one of my clients that was really happy, or somebody that loves something I wrote, or if I get some kind of an award. I love sharing it with my family. It makes me feel so good to have them feel proud of what it is that I'm accomplishing. The same thing is true for my High Council of Jedi Knight members, right? I want to do good so that I can have people like Seth Godin or Nancy Duarte or Dan Pink or Martha Beck be excited by what I'm doing and feel like I'm actually contributing something useful with my life. But if I am just doing it for them, if you are just doing it for people in your life that you think you don't want to disappoint, you're not really going to feel anchored and motivated for your message. The only person who can truly own what it is that you're creating is yourself. And if you feel the need to always be held accountable to somebody else, to need somebody else to be with you, it's very different from feeling people around you in your circle that are cheering you on, that are excited for you, that can help you when you get stuck. But the energy, the motivation, the anchor for what you're doing has to come from within. It has to be, this is something that I'm creating that is meant to be part of my body of work. There's a reason and a purpose for me personally to spend my time creating this, despite what anybody says. Some things that you create, people may not be too pleased to see. Maybe you have a message to share that your family is not going to love. Maybe you have an idea for a book that you feel really strongly about that your agent or your publisher is not totally going to embrace, but it's important for you to have your own voice and your own reason for doing it in order to move it forward. So I think we all need each other. It takes a village to raise an entrepreneur. Sometimes it takes many villages. We need and want to be anchored with each other. We want to have people in our lives that we love and we care for and that we don't want to disappoint. But what will get us to be creating truly meaningful work, what will actually get us in a pattern of being motivated for ourselves, is when we really anchor in on why is it important personally to be doing this work. And if you can't answer that question and everything is about just not disappointing somebody else, you may want to take a little bit of time to think about it. So let me know if you've ever had similar thoughts. Definitely made me ponder about my own experience as I'm trying to finish my book proposal for like the 6th month in a row. But I'm sure that there are some things that you're working on that you might have a similar experience with. So let me know in the comments. Thanks.